Good morning, class family. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Start with today's date. January 24th, 2024. Dear class family, today is Wednesday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will learn letters and sounds. Next, we will go on Lexia and do literacy centers. Then, we will expand our vocabulary by reading books. Last, we will practice writing our first and last names. Also, we will learn how to write a nonfiction book. Love, Miss Joyner. Okay, we're going to look back and reread the message. Remember, good readers read things again. It's called rereading. They do this so their brain can understand the words on the page. Use your finger to point. Remember, good readers also read from top to bottom and left to right. Start in the top right-hand corner with today's date. I noticed the abbreviation for this month. There's a capital letter Jan period. What does that abbreviation stand for? We'll say the name of the month out loud. If you said January, you're right. Great job. Notice how there's a capital letter J to start. Good writers and mathematicians capitalize the first letter of each month of the year because it's special and important. They also capitalize the first letter of each day of the week. Okay, readers, we're going to reread. January 24th, 2024. Dear class family, after our greeting, look at the first telling sentence. Before it starts, I noticed a bigger finger space to indent. Good writers indent or jumpstart each paragraph by leaving a bigger finger space. I also noticed a capital letter to start this sentence as well as the other sentences. Good writers start sentences with capital letters and end with punctuation marks. As we are rereading, notice those things within the message as we see the sequence of what we're doing this morning in language arts: first, next, then, and last. Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. We do that each day to work on being a portrait of a graduate, and we're working on being a great communicator and collaborator. Remember, good communicators speak clearly with their mouth and listen with their ears. We're going to practice doing that today in kindergarten. Okay, first we will learn letters and sounds, just like we do every single day at school in kindergarten. We'll use many resources to learn letters and sounds. We'll use our word wall as a resource with the foundations cards. Shout out to some YouTube channels: Jack Hartman's Mr. B's, The Singing Walrus, and The Learning Station will be using your YouTube channels today too. Okay, on this particular resource, vowels have red in the background. Review vowels with me at this time. A, apple. E, ed. I, itch. O, octopus. U, up. In addition to our word wall, we'll use our sound wall as a resource. There's one in the back in the room, and we also have one projected on the smart board. We're using U-Fly too. That's going to help us know how to shape our mouth for each of the letters. It's going to be fantastic. We love using different resources to help pump our brains with knowledge. And there are many things in the classroom we're going to use as well as electronic versions of things that help us. It's so great. We're so lucky to learn together in kindergarten. Okay, next we'll go on Lexia and do literacy centers. So that's going to be another resource that we use. We're going to log on to Lexia Core 5 reading program. You're going to pass some more units, pump your brains with knowledge, and we're going to do some other centers within the classroom. Lowercase letter matchup, making CVC words, beginning sounds, ending sound puzzles, as well as meeting with adults, other teachers in the room. We're going to pull you for groups. So remember, when your name is called, to stop what you're doing and listen the first time and go directly to the teacher who's calling you. Then we will expand our vocabulary by reading books. Okay, so good readers expand their vocabulary and they read many books to do that and help their brain to grow. We're going to work still on nonfiction books. Remember, nonfiction texts teach, inform, and explain real things. We're going to be looking at some different nonfiction books today and using text features to help us to pump our brains with knowledge as we're expanding vocabulary. We'll see words in bold print, we'll see words in the glossary and in the index, all sorts of different places to help us know that those words are special and important. And that's going to help us as readers to expand our vocabulary. Last, we'll practice writing our first and last names. Okay, just like we do every day, we're going to practice writing our first and last names using our laminated resource of our first and last name and our sentence strip with the foundations lines, skyline, plain line, grass line, and worm line. You're going to use your skinny dry erase marker and practice writing your first and last name. And as you're writing each letter, say the name of that letter and identify it. Remember, we need to be able to know and spell our names. So we're going to practice today in kindergarten. Also, we'll learn how to write a nonfiction book. So during writing workshop, you'll have your resources, alphabet chart, paper, pencil, crayons. You're going to also have your brainstorming paper in your journal. You'll have this paper and you're going to finish your nonfiction book. I'll show you some examples before you continue your writing. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our do you like question for today in our T chart of yes or no answers is, do you like the gingerbread man? Well, do you? Think about your answer and get ready to be a great communicator and share why. Do you like the gingerbread man?